Hey everybody, it's Alison Solven with Stamp Crazy with Alison. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia, which is just outside of Vancouver. So welcome if this is your first time here. I'm just going to make sure that I'm broadcasting okay to all my little places that I'm supposed to be. It looks like I'm good on my page. Yep, and then I'm just going to make sure that my voice is broadcasting too, so we have sound and then we can get started. So let's just see. Yep, we're good. Oh my gosh, we're good. We've got sound, we've got video, we've got everything going. So welcome if this is your first time visiting me. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you live in Canada, I'd be happy to help you with anything to do with Stampin' Up! So just let me know. I'm waiting for some people to pop on. Hi Wanda, how are you? Nice to see you. I haven't seen you here in a bit. Keisha, hi girlfriend, how are ya? Hi Ellie. Oh my gosh, you guys are popping on so well. Thank you so much. My other sister is visiting me, my sister Mo from Toronto. We're going to a Stampin' Up! Event this weekend. Keisha, are you coming over for the Stampin' Up! Event in Vancouver? Are you coming from the island? I'd love to meet you in person if you are. Anyway, my sister Mo is here, and she's not going to be on live with me today. But we've been out and about. It's a beautiful day. It's sunny and very cold, but we had a good day. So let's just get started in a couple of minutes here, or a minute or so. We're going to be playing with the Fitting Florets product, the collection. As you know, if you've been watching my videos, my partner Ange, McKay, and I, we put on a monthly class, and this month it's Fitting Florets. So I'm going to tell you about that, and you still got time to register. I've got 2 more kits, and you can sign up. Hi Jennifer, how are ya? Oh, you got your suite? Awesome. You're gonna love it. Love it, love it, love it. Jennifer, are you coming over to Vancouver for the on stage? Maybe not. It's a bit of a distance for one day, but hopefully Keisha's coming over. No, you're not. Oh, you would have been cool to see everybody. Next time. We'll see you next time. All right, so let's just get started with our Fitting Florets. Let me grab everything. So some of you got yours. Jennifer, luckily, she just got hers last night, so she'll be creating like mad, I'm sure. This is a collection of products that became available on November the 1st. There are a stamp set called Frame Florets and matching dies. So Frame Florets stamps, Frame Florets dies, okay, which are awesome. These 2 products are going to be carried forward into the January to July 2022 mini catalog. Okay, so these are available until at least June, all right? But the other products I'm going to show you are limited only. So they're going to be available until January the 4th or while supplies last, which I hate that term, those 3 words, while supplies last. So framed and festive. So again, these go with the dies, the Framed Florets dies, but they have a Christmas theme, okay? Then I've hardly got any of these left. Look at these little beautiful faceted little gems. Now they're called gold adhesive backed swirls. Gosh, I've hardly got any left. I got to order more of those. And then what's always sort of the star of any suite is the DSP, at least in my mind. It's just gorgeous. So here's one side. So there's 2 sheets of each design, 12 by 12, and of course they're double-sided. So when we flip them over, we've got the other side here. Okay. Now the class that Ange and I are doing, you're actually going to get half a package of the DSP. So you're going to get 12 by 12, 6 sheets cut. We cut them in half to 6 by 12 just because it's easier to mail. Okay, so you're going to get that, which is awesome. You're going to get a full package of the swirls, and you're going to get half a pack of adhesive sheets, which are absolutely awesome for these delicate little dies that we have. You see them? They're really delicate. And this allows you to add glue to the back of those really, really easily. We'll be showing you that in the class. So that's the class. And what else? Oh, the class comes with 4 cards. So a PDF, 4 cards. And then we invite you to join us at our craft along day, which is December the 5th at 10 a.m. Oh, yeah. You know what? It's a long way to come, Jennifer. If it wasn't in Vancouver, I would not be paying to come either. So, you know, I completely get it. You'll see lots of stuff online later, right? Everybody shares everything that they do. So you'll be good. But I'll miss meeting you next time, maybe when it's in Calgary or Edmonton. All right. So I'm going to start my project today with crushed curry. Now, this is not a color that I use often, but the DSP, it's one of the colors in the DSP, which you might not have seen. Can you see it here? These flowers? Yeah. So did you see? I was showing you the paper, and I don't even know where that little piece went. I'm so down to the last papers in my little DSP. I have to order more of that too. I had one little piece left of a certain design, so I need to get some of that. Need to take pictures. Yes, Ange and I will take pictures, I'm sure. So this is just your 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4, right? So that's your standard card front. Then I picked some Night of Navy, and I've cut that 1/8 of an inch larger than this piece of DSP. The DSP is cut to 3 3/4 by 5. And then we've just got 1/8 of an inch bigger, just to give it a nice little mat and just to set it up. Isn't that pretty together, those colors? I think they really go nicely together. Okay, let's go ahead and glue that on. Was it in Red Deer in 2018? My gosh. Oh, see? And that's the same for me this year, Jennifer. I am about 20, 25 minutes away from the venue. So it makes sense, right? But you just have to start these days when you have to start adding on hotels and airplane rides and all that kind of stuff. It gets pretty dear for one day, right? So you've made the right decision. I would have done the same had it not been in my backyard. And my sister Mo would have made the same decision, but she can stay with me and visit. So it kind of covers off 2 things. That makes a lot of sense, right? All right. So that's the start of our card. Pretty straightforward. Now, what I want to do is grab some paper and grab the dies. So let's go over to the dies. I would like to grab these out of here. I've got them on the magnets just to keep them in place. I want to cut this one, and it's going to cut that outer rim, and it's going to cut a center out. And I'm going to cut that out of the Balmy Blue. Okay. And I also want some gold accents. So I'm going to cut this one, and we could use the adhesive sheet, but I won't right now, only because I haven't got it really set up to do that. So I want to cut out one of these long, ornate, I guess, foliage, and then this little leaf. Okay. And I think that's all I'm going to cut out right now. So let's grab my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Did you guys see that I made a little video the other day? Really quick. And all I wanted to show you guys is which sandwich plates you use for what application. Okay? Because I find, at least for myself, that the ones that Stampin' Up! Recommend do not work for me. So check out my video. You'll see it under the media tab on my page. You can see it there, or you can see it on my YouTube channel. So for cutting dies, we're going to go with number 3. That's going to go down first. Then we're going to clear plate. And then we've got our paper and our die. And then we just got another clear plate. We're going to run that through. And I just find that I have no problem with it grabbing. It just works beautifully. And I wasn't having that experience with the plates that Stampin' Up! Recommended. I thought, oh my gosh, have I got a machine that's a dud? But anytime I've told my customers what to do and how to do it, it's worked. Okay. Now here's a tip, my sister. See, it's stuck in here kind of. If you just tap it on the side of your your desk, it just pops out. My other sister Ellie and I thought that was just brilliant. Why didn't we think of that? We thought. I don't know. Okay. Put that in. Oops. Put that on. And now we've got a gold foil. We've got these beautiful ornate. I might as well cut, since I'm going to have that little bit of leftover paper. I might as well cut 2 of those leaves out, right? I keep a little clear envelope with all my leftover bits, because I'm going to have that outside rim, right, of my oval, and I don't want to just throw it away. I'll use it for another project. Okay, now help me poke that out. I've got a little take a pick. And actually, this comes out pretty easily. There we go. There we go. Yep, there we go. And then there's my little gold leaf, and then I've got another little gold leaf. I love the delicacy of these. You know, we all say, well, I don't know if we all say, but here's what I say. I say, oh, flowers, I don't need any more flowers. And then a flower set comes out and I think, oh, I need that flower, because I don't have a flower like that. You guys like that too? We think we don't need something, but then we go, oh, that's so pretty. All right, let me grab my magnet sheet here, because, you know, I don't need to lose my dies, right? Just brush those off. Brush those off. And then I'll just scoop all this up with my leftover. There we go. All right. Set all that aside. Now, I need a piece of scrap. This is just basic white. And I'm going to grab Memento ink, and I'm going to stamp one of the small flowers. And I think I just re-inked this one. I can tell. Look at it. Oh, yeah. That one's, I like that. I'm going to just do that again. It got a little bit too black for me on that one. It's there. I like that. Okay. Because I just re-inked this one, so it's a little juicy. You don't need any more animals until you see another animal. I know. It's like, who are we kidding? Like, really, Keisha? Like, who are we kidding? It's like, we don't need a flower. We don't need an animal. I don't need another set with ferns. Oh my gosh, so lame. Or dragonfly or bees. That's my bees are my weakness. I like stamps with bees. There we go. So all I've done, you guys, is taken Dark Pool Party, and I've just colored kind of the insides and then those folded up edges of the petals. And then I'm going to take the Light Pool Party. I'm just going to go over like so. And then after I've got this colored in, and you can see that it doesn't take long to color these. You can cut them out with a matching die. So not much better than a matching die, I say. So let's grab my matching die. Where did my matching die go? Oh, you know how I was just saying, like, oh my gosh, if I lose something, I can't believe it, you guys. I can't find my die. This cannot be. Where would it be? Yikes. Literally, you guys, I just had it. Well, that's too bad. I'm going to have to cut it, fussy cut it. That's life. It's got to be here somewhere. I'll find it as soon as I finish, right? Luckily, these aren't too hard to cut out, so we'll just do that. I was making a bunch of these as a kind of a swap card, and I was making like, I don't know, 10 of them, I think. So maybe what I did was I just set it aside somewhere. I am kind of notorious for losing things. Like, it's bad. I told you about losing Fa La 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 La. That was my latest little sad fiasco. And it has not shown up, which seems weird to me, because usually, you know, you leave it for a bit and it shows up. Luckily, this is not a difficult one to cut out freehand. So see, don't be frightened when all else fails. You can just, and when you're cutting with like a fussy cut with your scissors, you're moving your paper. You're not moving the scissors. So can you see I'm turning the paper and the scissors aren't moving? So I just keep moving the paper, and then you don't get those jagged edges that you might get if you tried to move the scissors versus the paper. Now, the card that I'm making today, as we established, is the fitting florets. And normally tomorrow I would be on with that bonus live for the fact that we're promoting our class. So, but I'm not 100% sure I'll be on tomorrow because I'm not sure what I'm doing. My sister being visiting here, so I'm not sure. So I'm doing it today just in case, but I might be on tomorrow. I'll let you know later, closer to the time. I'm going to use thank you with all my heart. You can always use a thank you card. At least I can. And I'm using Night of Navy ink. And then that's that oval that we cut out with the die earlier. And I'm stamping more to the right side. Hi, Shirley from the Canadian Prairie. Oh, good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you joined us. I think this is your first time, right? I think so, joining me. So welcome. Yes, we all love this set. We're mad for it. In case you didn't catch me earlier, I do have a class that I'm offering on this set. It's $40, but you get 4 instructions for 4 cards. And you're also going to get a PDF, and you're going to, sorry, the card kit has 4 cards. Then you're going to get a half a pack of the DSP, a full pack of the gold swirls, and half a pack of adhesive sheets. So, and then you get to come and stamp with us on December the 5th in a class online. So I'm just going to use a little bit of my, ooh, got something stuck there. A little bit of my favorite glue. If you are not a regular, you don't know how much I love my white glue. So I'm just going to put it down, and I love that gold, right? And then on my little oval, I want to stick down my flower. So that's just going to sit like that. Okay, and you have to worry about if the glue runs out because this glue dries clear. So you have to worry about that. But let's pop this guy up. Okay, so I don't know. Oh, good. Look at that. I thought maybe the big one was too big, but it's not. But before we put that on, let's grab that little leaf that we cut out earlier from the gold foil. Let's just kind of position that. And then we can pop this guy up. There we go. Now, before I put this on the card, I want to add some ribbon. And the ribbon I've chosen is, let's see what the name of it, Shimmer Ribbon. It's 3/8 of an inch. It's gold, and you get 10 yards of it. So let's just trim the edge off so that we're a little bit less frayed here. And here's what I do. I'm just going to grab a piece of Scotch tape, and I'm going to take that ribbon, and I just kind of want to figure out how much I need. And I think that should be good enough. Here we go. And angle there, and then I'm just going to put that down and anchor that in place, hold it there. Then I can trim this off. There we go. Okay, then let's add some dimensionals to the back of this guy. I love the gold accents. We've got the gold foil, then we got the gold ribbon, and it just is so elegant, isn't it? Oop, there we go. Go like that. Okay, so that's kind of pretty. And having one of those days, you guys. I think it's because I was working on another project, which I had to come quickly clear off my desk. And that's why I can't really put my finger on what I'm looking for. Let's use some of these swirls. So I've got my Take a Pick, which has got the putty, right? I'm just going to grab one of these and put it in the middle of that flower. I'm going to grab this one and put it in the middle of this flower and move all this stuff out of the way. And that's our card for today. So it's kind of a different color scheme. You know, crushed curry isn't something that we use a lot of, but we can pick up that crushed curry from the DSP, and we can pick up the Night of Navy paper and the Night of Navy ink, and it just is nice. Now that's it in that color, and here it is in another color scheme. So this is more, look at that gorgeous paper. This is that blue paper that's part of the DSP. Okay. And let me just show you a couple of other cards. I've been showing you cards. So if you go back and look at some of my past videos, you'll see some more samples that I've been sharing. Look at this one. Now this is cut out using the die from the Designer Series paper. So don't you just love that? I love when Stampin' Up! Thinks of these brilliant things. I'll show you the paper. It's this paper here. So the die actually cuts out the stamped image, which I'm going to grab. This image here is the same as this printed image. Okay, same. So you can stamp it and cut it out with the die, or you can cut it out from the paper. And that's what this card. I can't remember if this was my sister Mo that gave me this card or my sister Ellie, but one of them. I was in Toronto. And we were making cards. And then this is a card my sister Ellie made for me. It's a step card. Isn't that great? But she called it a faux step. So, you know, when we used to make these, oh my gosh, you had to put it in the cutter and you had to cut it precisely. And oh gosh, it could make you crazy. But this is different. This is a piece that's cut and glued down, and you get the same effect as a step card, but it's not as difficult. Anyway, don't you love the colors that she picked? I think they're gorgeous. My sister Ellie made that. So you like the pop of, yeah, I like the pop too. Now this is pretty, right? We all agree this is pretty. And that's using that white glitter paper, the red and white glitter paper that comes in the mini catalog. It just has that beautiful little sparkle. But I think the pop of this color actually looks really cool. So it's just personal preference, really, right? Well, Keisha, are you coming to our class? Are you coming to our class on the 5th? I think you might be with Ange, right? Are you coming? Because that class, I'm making the faux step card. So I see it there too. And then I'll do it after the class. Okay, guys, any other questions? Let's see. I think you guys are just catching up. I'll see if there's any more questions, and then I will bid you farewell. But I think everybody's good. Oh, hi, Marilyn. You snuck in there. You snuck in there. I didn't see you. Somebody else snuck in there, too. After Marilyn. Who was it after Marilyn? See, on some of my devices, you guys, I can see everybody, and some I can't. So there's somebody that came in after Marilyn, and it says nice, and I don't know who that is. Your border buddy. Is that Patsy? Yeah. Which reminds me, thank you. I'm speaking. Hi, Anne. How nice to see you. My border buddy Patsy Waggoner has popped on. She is brilliant. She is in Minnesota. So if you're an American watching today or later, you can order through her, stamps2diefor.com. Stamps2diefor.com. And she gives a free PDF with all orders that order through her store. And this month we are featuring, it's one of those things where I'm trying to remember what we're featuring this month. Isn't that funny? It is Jingle, Jingle, Jingle. The Jingle, Jingle, Jingle stamp set is so adorable. I've made a couple of cards in the last week that were Patsy's designs from the PDF. So we send you a tutorial with 6 cards for free, just for ordering through us. So check her out. Jingle, thanks. Hi, Lisa. Are you back in Arizona? You lucky duck. Lisa lives here, but she has a summer, well, I guess it's a winter place in Mesa, I think, or Phoenix, one or the other. Hi, Helen. Thank you. Oh gosh, I'm glad you guys popped on. So make sure you check out my class. The links are on this video when I end. You'll see the link to join the class. It's December 5th, but you gotta register like by tomorrow, just so I can make sure that I can get you the products that you need, get them cut, ready, and mailed off to you. Okay, in time for the class. All right, I think that we're good. So thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And let me go here. I really appreciate it. You taking time out of your busy days to come and create with me. Really appreciate it. And I will see you now. I might see you tomorrow for a special one, but it depends what we decide to do tomorrow. I'm not sure if we're going out or not. But if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, you guys. Have an awesome day, and I hope you get some creative time in. Bye.